So if you're a dispatch reader or a follower of education news in the state, then you're well aware of the situation involving ECOT, the electronic classroom of tomorrow, which was told that they had to repay the state $60 million because they could not verify about 60% of their enrollment for the 2015-16 school year. Well, today they were told by the state that they owe another $19.2 million because once again, they could not verify all of their enrollment this time for the 16-17 school year. And since this is called Why Does It Matter to You? It matters to you because this is your money. This is all taxpayer money that is going to, it goes to ECOT just like it goes to all other schools on a per pupil basis. Basically, the state decides how much money to give each school largely by how many students you have enrolled. And they do that by verifying your enrollment. And for online schools like ECOT, they're being told that they need to verify their enrollment by showing that their students are logged in or are doing documented offline work for at least 920 hours a year. Now, 2 years ago, ECOT had a very difficult time proving that their students were coming anything close to 920 hours. Last year they got better at it. Reportedly they have implemented some new software that does a better job tracking their students and how much work they're doing. But still they missed by 18.5% on what they reported to the state, and so they're going to have to repay that. The state is already taking the $60 million out on a monthly basis, basically $2.5 million a month over 2 years. This will simply be added to that total if assuming that ECOT either does not appeal this or loses their appeal. They lost their appeal for the last time, the last deduction, although that case is still in court and is before the Ohio Supreme Court, but most observers do not believe they have a really high chance of winning that case. We'll say the one thing for ECOT they can say is that in terms of their actual payments is that part of this new money, this new $19.2 million is already being taken out. The state superintendent, who was prodded a bit by the state auditor, Dave Yost, back in August, said we're going to start deducting 12% from your payments already because we predict that you're not going to be able to meet the enrollment totals that you are claiming that you have. And sure enough, they didn't. So a portion of that $2.4 million, or I'm sorry, $12.4 million is already being deducted from ECOT's payments. So they're already getting hit by this, but this will add to it. We'll see where ECOT wants to take it from here. With more appeals, more court cases, we'll see how it goes. But for right now, ECOT once again is struggling. And just on a side note, virtual community school, which is out in Reynoldsburg, has also been told that they are 51% short on their enrollment verification. So it's a much smaller school. We're talking about a few hundred students there compared to several thousand for ECOT. So, but it too is having to repay. So we'll keep an eye on this and keep reporting back when we hear more.